And Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is the first game, I believe so. And we finna dive further into this adventure. Let's get to it. How do I start the game? The dude who never knows how to start the game. Certified. Ah, think about music. 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 Are we back at it? PB and Fluff. Avoid it at all costs, not Navi. So chill, maybe you're a hater. Seasoned cranberry Sprite. Oh, you get from LeBron James, Shariah? Want a Sprite cranberry? Okay, Lindsay. If you want to recommend a game, Noah, it's gonna be $500 plus you're gonna have to buy it for me. I don't just take game recommendations. Everyone that's ever recommended a game to me has always disappeared within like a day or two. So it's like you buy that game for the person, like just to play it because they recommend it, and then they disappear, and it's like, why do I buy this game? So I don't take game recommendations. I play whatever like I feel like playing. I got a long list of games I want to play right now. I'm just grinding through that. Rise from the ashes. Hello, meow. How are you doing? What up, Alan? Wasted $16 on Pokemon and no good cards. Ha! Scammer gets scammed. All right, here we go. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Like in your hair, you're old. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. I forgot what her voice sounded like. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. I forgot her voice. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes. A defense attorney should never believe their client. So you've been saying you're guilty, but you just said I shouldn't believe my client. So if you're my client, I shouldn't believe that you've been saying that you're guilty. I should believe that you're innocent. I don't know, you're playing mind games. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. Mia died and she left me with a lot of debt. Can you pay my debt, Lana? But there is one decisive difference between you and her. You probably don't have debt. You probably got bukus of money. Give me some money, please. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. She got that fish face still. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Still got that fish face. What's it called? Trouty mouth from Glee? My first trial without a Faye helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Ah! The power rankings are flexible. I'm sorry. The power rankings remain flexible. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Quick flash. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. So we're entering hard mode. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole... I'll be with you the whole way, Mr. Wright. Yeah. Okay. I'm a professional. I'm lawyer Lindsay on the job. I got this. No, never a doubt. I got this. I got this. I got this, bro. Oh, what is his voice? I forgot what the judge's voice was. Court is now in session. For the trial, Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth, my roommate, my betrothed. He is such a criminal, bro. Edgeworth is a criminal. He's a felon. He should be locked up immediately. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. He's such a criminal, dude. I hope that personal feeling will not be a part of the proceedings today. My love, I mean, Mr. Wright, my betrothed, my baby. Oh, he called me his baby. He used to only did it behind closed doors. Now we're public. Oh, I gotta remain composed. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of those around me might say, he's so honorable. He's not shy. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Is he speaking to me, or is he speaking about the case? Oh, the butterflies in my stomach, they're gonna make me poop. And I've been constipated, so it's a good thing, Edgeworth. Oh, very well, Mr. Oh, I'm taking poison damage. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor, Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, get that stinky finger out my face, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's so much forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Kill her immediately. There was a witness to her crime. My stinky finger, a professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecutor calls his first witness, my dash cam, Miss Angel Star, to the stand. The cough-up queen. That's such a wicked name. Oh, let's give him a star. Been a while. Oh, haven't I seen you somewhere? Ah, she got the caviar. You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. I hate his voice so much. I hate the judge, dude. Can we get him locked up? His voice is terrible. The judge is really wolfing it down. What is that? I'm hungry too. And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? You got a trash lunch. It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. I'm strictly business, and I'm spoken for. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Tapioca is disgusting. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Oh, he getting serious. Name, profession. Now. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. Wink, wink. That's my best wink. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth's son? Very well, witness. Please, describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait! I'm not finished eating! I'm hungry boy! Hurry it up. Oh, sorry. Lost composure. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Uh-huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide. Homicide or homicide? How do I say it? It's homicide, right? Is it homicide or homicide? One or two? Homicide for one, homicide for two. It's homicide. Huh? Homicide? Homicide. Which one was two again? Was two homicide? Or is it two homicide? What? Homicide? On the, on the slide? I'm so serious. Humicide? Homicide? Homicide? What is a homicide? What is two again? What did we say two was? Homicide? Homicide? Homicide. It's homicide, right? Hummus. I hate hummus. Hummus is disgusting. Homie slide. No homie sliding through over here. Hummer slide. Can I go? No. I still don't know how to say it. No one educated me just here. What? Miss Star was a detective. I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up Queen, Angel Star. Your Honor, long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. Ah, she finna bring out a notebook. Oh, she got a diagram. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the two blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes! The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Hey, Jay! Thank you for stopping in. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, are they talking about me? She's a witness. Why is she crushing stuff? She just needs to tell us exactly what she saw. All right, let's hear that testimony. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally. Whoa, Sydney, hello. Thank you for the follow. Salute. Detective's intuition at work. A little suspicious there, buddy. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Isn't she hurt on her left hand, buddy? She ain't even holding that knife comfortably. Her left hand is the one with the bandage on it, I believe. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. She stabbed him in the stomach. She didn't stab him in the chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. You brought a lunchbox to your boyfriend at 5:15? Your boyfriend ate. Edgeworth just said it's too early for lunch. That implies that this case is taking place around, I don't know, it was like 11 something, I think is what it said. If they eat lunch at the traditional time of around 12, bringing your boyfriend a lunchbox at 5 is kind of sassy. How touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which we saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm finna rip you apart, girl. I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine a witness. Let's get to it. Let's dance. Let's go. So many things I can target first, but where do I want to begin? Let me look at the, let me look at what evidence I have, just to be sure. Parking lot floor plans, got the cell phone. Victim's memo found in the car trunk, 67S. I don't know what that's gonna do for us. Autopsy report, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Let's check that. Date, time of death, chest wound. Okay. A work of art designed by Chief Detective and created by what is this gonna do for me though? It's ugly. Probably stinks too. It probably smells like gumshoe. Parking stub. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered lot at 5:12. This is gonna get tough. Let's dance. Before we dance, baby girl, let's save. What up, Alwyn? I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend at noon. This boyfriend, he's the detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? Oh! Bro, you didn't tell me that you didn't tell me that last stream, Crow. You didn't tell me she's fielding a roster, Crow. Crow, you didn't say she's fielding a roster. You didn't tell me that, Crow. That's a pretty important detail. I didn't know that. How could I say I have to be a man of honor? Not this time. You're in trial. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Not to self, the judge had to thank before applying. A security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I am a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block, but she witnessed the crime. How'd you witness the crime if you were in B block? If you were in B block, no, because the crime took place near the car. That's fine, okay. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally home detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. This doesn't make sense. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot, enter lot at 512. If Miles didn't park until 512, this is confusing. How was the body in Miles's trunk? Did he park there at 5:12 p.m.? Am I getting the story wrong? The body was in his trunk, right? Let's press her on this. My garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. But Mr. Edgeworth's! Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? I saved. Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need something more substantial than that. Can you tell us what the suspect was doing when you saw her? In her right hand. The knife wasn't in her right hand, I'm sure. Let's press her on this. Or do I have anything from her? I don't. This doesn't make sense. Okay, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So that means they could have died within the range of 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. That makes sense to me now. Okay, but why would they start that timer at 4 p.m.? That is such an odd time to start that time at. Why start it at 4 p.m.? Why is the range starting at 4? Because the phone call happened at 5:18. He was parked at 5:12. That's such little wiggle room. Let's check this. Name and ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 5842189. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs. What else would they use? Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place. True. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabba Dab. Yabba Dab. Yabba Dabba Doo. Wouldn't that be better? Yabba Dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it. Exactly my point. Hey! It doesn't take much to amuse her. I was hoping it would stop being blurry. I'm gonna press her on this. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg, I mean a person. No comment. Perhaps the chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Where do I attack this at? Let's press this. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise a knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Mrs. Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press with the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile at me like that. Okay, where do I attack this testimony at? When I sense something I should press this just to be sure. You sense something, so you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. What? I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. Ah, young cheese? I like calling it cheese. A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience. On the streets, a greenhorn, experience. I know how to say experience, I promise. And I must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack. What are you trying to say here, buddy? Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Young cheese. Okay. Let's press this, why not? I've already pressed that. It's time to start presenting stuff. What do I attack? Okay, that's it. All right, time to save. I haven't pressed this. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Okay, the lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. I gotta start attacking this testimony. I gotta start going at it. Hello, Waylon. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight, Waylon? How do I attack this testimony? Let me see what I have to present. It's odd that she says he got stabbed with a pointy side, but there's no blood on the tip. Is that something I can press? There's no blood on the pointy tip. I'm gonna press that, bro. I'm gonna present that. I'm presenting it, bro. There's no blood on the pointy side. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradicting. I hate this game so much. I'm about to uninstall this game and get a refund. I hate this. There's no blood on the pointy side. You're drunk. Okay, man, whatever. Whatever. What time did you get there? What time did you get there to give your boyfriend the lunch? What up, Blank Candy? How are you doing? Waylon is in Twitch now. I see you, buddy. What time did she get there? That's the info I need. Why can't she tell me what time she got there to deliver the lunch? Oh, I'm struggling, bro. I don't know where to start. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Through the wire fence. Where were you standing? No, we've already deduced. We've already said that she was in. This is what I present. This is it. Wait. Did she ever deliver the lunch? Did she say that she was in the security room? Why would she deliver the lunch and then go to the security room? Then she went back and saw the murder? I'm overthinking this hard. She saw the murder through a wired fence. That would mean she was in area B when the murder happened. Then she never delivered the lunch? I thought she said she was in a security room at some point. That she could see everything from security room. Edgeworth isn't implicated, but the dead body was found in his car and the murder weapon was from his car, Tia. That's how he's connected to it. Screw it, bro. No, the music's still playing. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this game. Take my bar away, bro. I suck. Bro, what do I do? Let's check the autopsy. Oh, I want to phone a friend. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her hand. Okay. Through the wire, through the wire, through the oh, just to be with you. I just want to solve this case. What's up, Tyler? How are you doing? Candy, I'm finna cry and cut the game off. This game's finna get uninstalled. I don't typically rage quit, but I'll do it right here. Look at her staring at me. She knows I'm never gonna figure it out. Bye, Oak. What do I do? I'm about to start crying. I really don't know what to do. I need to go for a walk. I'm actually stuck. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her hand. I'm gonna cry, Candy. It's only a flesh wound, okay. No, I didn't mean to press. That kills everything. So that said she was in B block when she saw the crime. So she saw it. I'm about to go rotate all the evidence I have. What if I rotate this? I can't rotate it, I'm an idiot. What if I rotate this? I can't rotate it. Oh? This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I was born and pictured him as outdoorsman. Now there's a scary thought. They're not gonna talk about there's no blood on the point, bro. There's no blood on the tip of the knife. Please. Please. Okay, that's a bummer. Let's check this. Oh? Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here. It's like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. Okay, that Von Karma, buddy. I guess he must be a foreigner, now he's a criminal. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'm gonna struggle. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma someday. He gonna tase you. Or she says his name does have some kind of ring to it. He'll tase you. Be careful, baby girl. Look at that taser out. 10,000 volts. This is a cool trophy. What up, Roku Master? Nothing on the back for your boy to use. Nothing on the back. This is ridiculous. This game's fraudulent. Ah, I felt like... Are we sure it was her right hand, bro? That's your fake ID, Candy? Okay, we've already seen all this. I have to present something. We already seen this. I have to get aggressive here. I have to make a stand. I gotta make a name for myself. I gotta make a play right now. I gotta take a risk. It's time to take a risk, y'all. I'm so scared. Oh, man. When do I... When do I make the move? I'm so nervous. I think I gotta show the parking ticket. I think I show the parking ticket, man. Oh my gosh. I'm not seeing the path at all. Let me look through my evidence one more time. I got the floor plans. Parking lot with Edward's car, check. Edward's car is right there. Where did she park in B? It's fine because she said she saw it and we can't really dispute that. Phone call made at 5:18. Parked at 5:12. Dang, this happened really fast within 6 minutes. What up, Pikachu? Pikachu, I'm suffering right now. If you were on the way to deliver something to your boyfriend. If you were on your way to deliver something to your boyfriend, you'd be going down out that way. So you wouldn't really be looking. A security room. I need to find a contradiction. I need to find one now. Pikachu, I can't find any contradictions. I can't find any contradictions, Pikachu. It's Pika Pika. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Through the wire fence? I think we've already attacked this before. Screw it, bro. Present it, bro. Oh my god, I hate this game so much. Am I just bad? Am I just bad at the game? Holding a knife in her right hand. That's fair. It's valid. I don't know where to begin. I'm about to call it quits. I feel like I'm missing information. Also, if he died due to loss of blood, there's no way he got stabbed and died and bled out within 18 minutes. He was stabbed and then put in the trunk, later to be found. I don't know if this would be contradicted though. Sure. Jesus Christ. I'm a fraud. Lawyer Lindsay's a fraud. Oh my gosh. What up, Light? I am struggling right now. I'm failing big time. We've been live for 49 minutes. I made no progress. This is a fail. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to avoid looking up help for anything, but I'm about to scream. Like, this is insane. I don't know. Like, don't tell me the answer. But like, I'm not seeing any contradictions. The pieces are not connecting in my mind. I have a headache over this. I don't know where to begin. I'll bet Pikachu, I'll do that. You missed the blue badger. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. What do you mean you were on your way to deliver a lunchbox to your boyfriend? You're on your way to deliver a lunchbox to your boyfriend, a security guard, but like, I don't buy that. Oh my God, I hate this game. I'm about to crash out, bro. I'm about to lose my composure. I can't do this, man. What is the answer? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. I'm about to get my notebook out and start sketching this out. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Good night, Lauren. Victim's memo found in car trunk. Could oh my God. What do I go with? I'm sick. I'm trying to avoid using Google, Pikachu. I want to figure it out, but I don't know if I will. This might be the end of the game. Hello, Game & Watch fan. Holding a knife in her right hand, then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. The prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. She wasn't, it was in her left hand, by the way. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor sitting next to a garish car. Yeah, I pressed them all. What the heck? Yeah, I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I just pressed the comment. I'm sure I pressed that before. What the heck, man? Whatever. You might want to keep that to your silly. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. She thinks she Gojo. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Don't look at me like that. I'll cry. That was inspiring. I'll believe it. I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Photograph! You took this! The music's back, let's go. We got some momentum going. Got some momentum going. Momentum. The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over. And snap! I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Oh, golly gee, she got a camera lunchbox? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you? Prosecutor, think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? A new testimony, let's go! No, what? No, we don't have a new testimony! No, there's no new testimony. We're back to square one. No. Yeah, that's where we are, Light. Okay, so let's look at the picture. She doesn't look like she just stabbed anyone. What up, that guy? How have you been? She doesn't look like she murdered anyone, right? She actually looks pretty good. How you doing? My name is Rael Lindsay. Your name is Lana Sky. You just murdered someone? I'm sure we can get you acquitted. How tall is she? Wait a second. Lana Sky. The power rankings are flexible. What up, Shin? I've been good. Just really busy at work. We're in a calm period right now. March Man season's over. I am live, Shin. Welcome back. Okay. Wow, maybe the power rankings are flexible. I kind of like her fit in this view. The black and white is doing her wonders. Okay, so we got that picture now of her sitting at the back of her car. Chief prosecutor is holding a knife in her right hand. Through the wire fence, I saw the... She's not... There's no one in this picture with her. We're gonna say we're gonna present that picture right here. Boom! And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear to my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. I'd like to have it later. Please put it to the side as a piece of evidence. What? Isn't that odd? Isn't it strange? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time it makes me laugh. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Ah, get it, Phoenix. Hey, get it, Phoenix. This is an older game, Shin, yeah. It was a Game Boy Advance game at one point in time. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet, it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken a moment before the stabbing. This was taken a moment after the stabbing. How can you tell that? Blood spatter. Let's get Dexter Morgan in here to get us the truth. They imagine a Phoenix Wright Dexter Morgan spin-off episode, bro. Bay Harbor Butcher meets Phoenix Wright. We're defending the Bay Harbor Butcher. I would play that game. I would invest in that game. Someone start a GoFundMe for that game right now. I'll throw $5 in there. My last $5. Dexter Morgan meets Phoenix Wright. Let me get that. Someone call up Capcom. What up, Arthur? How are you doing tonight? Someone call up Capcom. You're going on the holidays, Pikachu? I'll go live in Australia. Will you like Pikachu? Listen, I'll make a deal with you right now. Pikachu, if you can promise to keep those 8-legged freaks away from my home, like I don't want any wildlife in my home, Pikachu. I don't want to wake up to a centipede crawling on my neck bone, Pikachu. If you can promise to keep me safe from the wildlife, Pikachu, I don't want to wake up to a kangaroo sitting in a pond waiting to drown me, Pikachu. If you can guarantee my safety, Pikachu, I'll come live in Australia for a year. See what it's like. See how y'all get down in the down under. You doing good, Arthur? Good. If you're doing good, Arthur, I'm doing good. Where are you going for holiday? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coats? That's barbecue sauce. But it's a black and white photograph. Yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. A thunderstone on Pikachu? Maybe. Pikachu, do you want to evolve? Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? I'm not going to say what I want to say. You got a better idea? Objection. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. Clear it up for us then, baby girl. Clear it up for us then, lunch lady. Clear it up. Clear it on up. My heart's racing. That's it. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Get advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but get advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold calculating like a robot. Look at her face, bro. She looked like a Tanjiro fighting Muzan. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? She's stunting on them. If it was not why did he get a face shot like that? Oh, okay, they got the budget for this episode. I thought they just used a budget for the animations. They got the budget to bring his face up closer. This is hilarious. Capcom get a little budget for the Ace Attorney series. They splurged it on the bonus episode, buddy. I love it. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. Kissing distance. Kissing distance. That's how my first kiss went, just like that. It went. They didn't text me again after that, though. It's okay. It's fine. Move on. Bigger fish in the sea. These gloves do seem to tell it. How you doing, Napping Nat? We're not going to talk about that. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder. A serious offense. Witness. I missed. Okay. This is your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. It's only a flesh wound. Okay. No! This is like the bird in Ocarina of Time when you're trying to leave the forest. If you press the wrong button, the bird reads this dialogue again, dude. Anyone know? Oh my God. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Ocarina of Time, you just cleared a Deku tree. When you're trying to leave the forest, you get to the Hyrule Field for the first time, the sage owl dude is talking to you, and he has a ton of dialogue. But if you press the wrong button, he repeats it all. I'm stuck in that loop right here. What up, Vaughn? If the gloves doesn't fit, you must acquit. We on our, what's his name? What's his name? What's that dude's name? What is his name? Ah, yeah, the Simpson brother. Not Von Cromer. I mean, Von Cromer and Simpson might as well be the same person. I'm stuck in a loop, so chill. Press it. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. Why weren't we told about that? They were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Gojo? Like she got Conqueror's hockey. Who does she think she is? Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star. This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. He is a sweaty boy. If she could prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound. Okay, girl, quit yapping. Okay, where do I attack now? What up, story time? It's a lot. Are you enjoying it though? Emma, professional yap. Every Emma I know is a professional yapper. Every single Emma. Every Emma I know is a professional yapper. Anyways, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something wrong. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Let's present something right here, see what we can cook up. Dang, I'm stuck all over again, bro. Here's my headcanon right now. Oh my God, is this what happened? Is that paint on the jacket? That's paint. That's not blood. That's Gumshoe's jacket. That's not blood. It's Gumshoe's jacket. They were fixing this at the award ceremony. Somehow that got broken, or this was broken on that. This being broken is connected to the Blue Badger. This is my theory. Hey Riley, how are you doing? The Blue Badger, this, and the trench coat are all connected. Gumshoe made the Blue Badger. It got broken by this somehow. Then she helped him put it back together with Edgeworth, and then Edgeworth drove them both over to the station. Then she was closing the trunk or something. Napping Nat, thank you for the follow. But the body was in the trunk the whole time, and she just got caught with it. The reason she has the gloves on is because she was helping paint this or whatever. The paint was wet. That's why it's kind of smeared or a little bit. I'm sure that's what happened. Do I present this now? I think I present the Blue Badger here. I was wrong. I hate life. I'm about to quit. I'm never playing this game again. I'm uninstalling immediately. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in the loop again. I know I present something here. It's not that. We're just gonna eat that. I can't present this because, like, how was it planned to use this knife if she wouldn't really have access to it? I'm just gonna try a few things. Dona nini nini. Witness, do you know what this is? What up, two on toes? The Toe Lord is back. How you been, baby? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. You been good? Good. What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon. A red car. All belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, and those prosecutors bad people. Shush. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, Rookie? In your testimony, get her, Phoenix. You stated that Lana Sky had planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me that gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? You little shuck. I said it, bro. Before I presented the knife, I said these words. Why would she plan a murder weapon, not knowing plan a murder, not knowing she'd have access to the knife? How did she know she'd have access to Miles' first knife? How would she know that? I predicted that. Get predicted. Big head, forehead, 5 head. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. I farted. Ooh, I'm gassy right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Let him know, Phoenix. Let him know, Phoenix. Oh, she's going crazy. Okay, we got our shuck. Let's go. Order. Order. Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Tennessee. Thank you for the follow, Tennessee. I appreciate it so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you yet again, Tennessee. How you doing, Tennessee? Great show, Mr. Wright. That's just as good as free. You're the toll lord. Okay, buddy. Right? I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. I hate pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. Get that stinky thick finger out of my face. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Humbug. Merry Christmas. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. Is Candy risen? The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. She shook. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. Your knife. That is the only thing prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing that trench coat? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? She thinks she Gojo so bad. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Oh my God. Angel's deduction. Here we go. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge a knife in again and again. Again and again, he was stabbed once. He was stabbed once. What up, yay? The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. I'm finna ban some annoying people in the chat. Yeah, it's not annoying, but I'm at the ban some people. Some people have to get some bans. We're gonna get some bans thrown around. Better get some mutes. Better get some bans thrown around. I ain't banned someone all night. I'm feeling the urge to. It's about to happen. I'm finna ban some people. The warning has been thrown out. It does sound like a premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Why would you say that in the courtroom? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Angel's deduction. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. How do you know that? You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, Ricky. Ooh, she gets spicy. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Don't tell me what to do, Baldy. Rookie? Hockey. Never heard the storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something's half-baked here, all right? And it's you. Try not to confuse the defense, witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? We're actually speak for themselves. Let's save real quick save. I feel like throwing a ban out just to throw one out. That's why she called the victim all the way to the, okay, how do you know she called him all the way to the prosecutor's office? You have no proof that Miss Guy called him there. You have no proof that she did it. Yes, I do. I have her phone, bro. Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts? There is no record of a call made on the defendant Miss Lana Sky's phone. He's not helping his witness at all. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness? Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Why do you think that? Let's press it. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Ricky, I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? Is it a RTX 4090 Super? See, we agree there's a lunchbox here. We don't know what's inside. Is it an RTX 4090 Super? I'd like that. Thank you very much. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree? Okay, Forrest Gump. I get it. That's why my lunch is so salty. Okay, you're just old. This judge isn't very good with metaphors. Ah, why he looks so happy? He's dead. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Press that. A human machine? That's a contradiction. Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright? Not yourself. Mr. Edgeworth, I smell of like citrus fruit. You say again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me? Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that. Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people. Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. Okay, I have an objection. We finna go attack that last shot. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. It's a rock fact. She's a nerd, bro. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Okay, we're gonna go to that last one. And we're gonna throw out the autopsy report. One knife wound. Present. What? The autopsy said. Okay, I'm gonna test something right here. I haven't used a memo yet, so we're gonna use it right here. Okay. I gotta find an objection. I can't just find anything that I want to introduce evidence to. They've already deduced that even she didn't use the phone to call, so this isn't going to be worthwhile. Why did she intend to murder him? Do we have anything that goes against that? No. Okay. That's why she called the victim out of the prosecutor's office. I'm listening. EP Supernova. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm struggling, the Supernova. Okay, I think I got it figured out. I think it had something to do with this. Called him all the way to the prosecutor's office. She wasn't at the prosecutor's office at the time. She was at the award ceremony with Edgeworth. Can I present this? No? Okay. I think I'm on the right track. I just gotta find the right order to present this stuff. No way the blue badger was used to commit murder. No way the blue badger is a murder weapon. Is the blue badger a murder weapon? That's terrifying. Was the blue badger used to murder him? Okay, I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see. Nothing else could drive that human machine and plunge his knife in it again and again. Man, where do I dive into this at? Is this where I present the memo? Because this is the only letter that we have. Jeez, bro. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. I'm getting my butt kicked. There has to be something that makes sense right here. Something has to make sense that I'm looking at. It has to be this. The thing that they have a grudge against has to be this case, whatever it is, 67S. That has to be the case that ties us all together. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. It has to be from Goodman's notes. Do I present it here or here? I think I present it here. It has to be Goodman's note. I think I present to the other area. This game is buns, bro. I'm about to uninstall this game. What does this mean? What does it mean? Ah. The parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Taken by Angel Star. Victim's memo, death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound, died. No, I don't want to know anything, Lego Builder. How you doing, Lego Builder? I enjoy the suffering. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Given to Edgeworth, king of prosecutors at the PD. It has to be this. It has to be the king of prosecutors trophy. It's obviously not that. Is that you tickling my brain so chill? I can feel you messing around in my brain caverns. What is the grudge? What is the contradiction? I feel like I have to be close. It's right there. I think it has to do with Blue Badger. Not in that case. I've tried that. What if I just present the phone anyway? Doesn't do anything for me. I'm finna scream. I've already pressed everything. That's what it's feeling like. So chill. Should the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim? Nothing else could drive that human machine. Plunge the knife in again and again. It has to be that last comment. It has to be this. I feel like this is the most obvious one, saying he got stabbed over and over again, but there's only one knife wound. Sure, the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. $58, $42, $189. $58, $42, $189. $58, $42, $189. It tells me right there. Useless. Oh, I'm about to scream. I can't take this anymore. I'm at my limit. Oh my gosh. How y'all doing tonight? Someone tell me some good news. Someone give me something positive. Someone tell me something good. What is something good going on with you right now? I need something to distract me real fast. You had a PB&J sandwich? Disgusting. What up, Anira? I'm gonna use the bathroom, bro. Should I go use the bathroom? I think I need to go just wash my face. Maybe pee? I don't know, dude. It's wearing me out. Nah, I can't get up. I gotta sit here and tough it out. It's exhausting me. It's hard being Lawyer Lindsay. Oh my gosh, I'm tired of seeing this. Okay. No, I can't ask for help. I can't ask for tips. I can't do that. I gotta figure this out. I was about to say, let's play hot cold. I can't do that. I have to figure this out. I can't take the easy road out of this. I gotta toughen up and figure it out. This is making me gassy, man. I'm gonna get violent too. You won't like me when I'm violent. I need to find, hey Tyler. I need to find a contradiction. Where is a contradiction in the statement? Find a contradiction, Ray. Quit looking for like loopholes. A contradiction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. She intended to murder Detective Goodman. Can we find a contradiction to that statement in the evidence that we have here? Investigator's ID card. There's not a contradiction. Given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD, they had a murder. Not a contradiction. Not a contradiction. Not a contradiction. Work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Not a contradiction, not a contradiction, not a contradiction, not a contradiction. Parking lot with Edgeworth's new car. I'm playing Ace Attorney right now. Parking lot with Edgeworth's car. Not a contradiction, not a contradiction. Go forward. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. What contradictions do we have within that? Let me check. I feel like she never called him. We know that she never called him unless she wrote him a letter. We don't have proof that she didn't write him a letter. We don't. Sure, the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Why can he be so sure about that? You can't just say things like that. Either you're like certain that or you're not. You can't just say I'm sure of it. Property of Lana Skye. Call made to Emma. Fine. Only lasts a few seconds long. Memo. Still don't know what the memo is about. Autopsy report. Can't use that. Boy, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to punch my monitor. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. What up, Habibi? Nothing else could. Oh my god. Hey, Hippo. Ugh. I don't even know where to begin. What do I say? What do I say? What do I do? What do I do? Drew, the chief prosecutor, had a grudge against the victim. Okay, what am I supposed to do with that? I haven't tried this yet. And it was wrong. Oh, I'm about to start punching stuff. It has to be something here. It has to be. A parking lot with... Getting discouraged. I'm getting discouraged. I'm losing my motivation. This is the kind of stuff that makes you cut a game off and fire something else up for a bit. I'm getting discouraged, Habibi. I'm gonna be honest, it's kicking my butt, Habibi. I'm losing my motivation. So chill, it's kicking my butt. I know I'm overthinking it. I know I am, but it's hard not to. I'm not playing Alien Isolation. I'm playing Phoenix Wright. What am I to do? Okay. I pressed that. They talk about how she didn't use her phone, but she used a letter. That's this. If we press this, she's gonna talk about that stupid pretzel crap. Okay, the one thing I haven't pressed her with in this latest round is her own picture. If she stabbed multiple times, there'd be more blood than that. We're just gonna assume that they're gonna say that. I gotta stop making assumptions. That's stupid. I think I've already tried to press the victim's memo on this. Would she be mad that Edgeworth got this? Jesus, dude. I'm getting my butt kicked. It's so obvious that, like, nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. The autopsy report says she got stabbed once. The autopsy report, this is the one contradiction I can find. No. I presented that before. We did that. I can't even be happy about it because we did that before. No, I presented that. I remember. Because someone said too early. Navi said too early. Too soon. I did that. No. During this testimony. On this testimony. On that same line where she said she stabbed him multiple times. Where's YouTube at, bro? We'll go back in time. We'll go back in time. We'll go back in time. I'll pull up the record. I'm certain I did. I'm certain I did it on that. That I'm looking at. Will I be able to find it though? Chuck, let's Blue Badger. I gotta see. I'm tired of seeing this. Scream. I know I did. I'm gonna find it. Blood, one knife wound, died. No, I don't want to know anything, Lego Builder. I know. Lego Builder. That has to be the case that ties us all together. I know I did. Let's leave it at that. Don't you agree? No, I'm fighting it so chill. I'm not going crazy. I gotta have some kind of sensor right here. No. Okay, I just wanted to see. I know I did. No, I know I did, bro. To be this. I know I did. Y'all aren't gonna gaslight me like this. It's right there. Y'all aren't gonna gaslight me like this. No. Now, what did you believe the suspect had? Very good, Mr. Pro. Is a very good with meta. Cause I know. Okay, it was the first guess I made. You have an objection, you know. Okay, I have an objection. Has to be right here. That last shot. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. It's a rock fact. It's right here. Bro. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? It's here. I mean, add more wax and even a really short. She's still yippee yapping. It's the first thing I go to. Testing is required. Okay, we're gonna go to that last one, and we're gonna throw out the autopsy report. I'm an idiot. One knife wound. Present. You screamed at me, Justice. Wow. That is painful. So y'all let me sit there. Y'all let me sit there for like 30 minutes. And y'all saw me start with the right idea. You guys saw, like, I started with the right idea. You all heard my train of thought. And then you watched me go to the wrong dialogue and question it, knowing I wanted to go to a different one. You all watched me do that and didn't say, hey, Ray, you went to the wrong one. Minor mistake. You might want to go to the other one and press that. You didn't want to get, Justice said they didn't want to get banned. Wow. I'm sick. I'm actually nauseous. That is so frustratingly stupid. That's crazy. I knew that was the answer the whole time. The only reason I didn't try it again is because I thought I already tried it. And I thought Navi was saying that it was too soon for me to bring that up. And I was like, that's the only contradiction here. Like, what else am I supposed to do? So I was like, then I went, I was like, maybe Blue Badger was the robot that got to murdering. I had to start thinking outside the box. I was getting a headache trying to think outside the game. Jesus. I was over here making subplots, headcanons and everything, building my own story, bro. That's exhausting. Y'all don't understand. I don't know if y'all probably do. I'm not even gonna say you don't understand. I hate it when people say y'all don't understand how whatever, like in comments, whatever. Y'all saw how much mental energy I put into trying to fix that mess. That y'all let me get into that mess, and you let me use all my energy trying to fix it. I'm an ace attorney. I thought they used Blue Badger to kill me. I thought they used Blue Badger to stab him up. So chill. I thought they programmed Blue Badger to oh, I have it. I got the hiccups and a headache. Oh God, I'm about to throw up. I got the hiccups, a headache, and oh Jesus. A bunch of suffering just happened, Elise. Jesus. Oh, I'm not editing out this video either. That's gonna be in there in the long form. 30 years from now, when I watch this video back, I'm like, man, that dude was an idiot, bro. Man, y'all, my head is banging right now. So chill. I don't know what to say. I'm washed up, man. I'm past my prime. I'm not okay, at least. That was legitimately one of the most brain washed things I've ever done when streaming. How long have I been streaming now? In my 4 years of streaming, that might be the most brainwashed thing I have ever done. There's no recovery. Like, that was extreme. I made the game 50 times harder than it had to be by simply missing one input. I can't even play the game. Like, we went back and saw the footage. I was too cocky, Elise. So chill. I was too confident. I was feeling myself. Like, I knew what the answer was, and I failed to read the question. That's exactly what it was. I knew what the answer was, and I didn't read the text. I didn't read the question. I was just so confident that I knew what it was. That's embarrassing, bro. Anyways, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. Oh, test me. With my moss Zoro. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this. But take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hike. That's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed. Well, witness. You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood in her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood, testify. A red muffler. Looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Her red muffler? A red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. She so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. This guy was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait, isn't it odd that she mistook it for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for what? For a bib. You need a bib, baby. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on your chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There's only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance. Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact, that's a rock fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, Admiral, okay, they've already said this before. Lana's, okay. That's why she called it big, okay. Let's save. Jeez, I just lost like 30 minutes of my life from being too big-brained. Was she wearing the red scarf in the picture? She's not wearing the scarf. I'm back on track, baby. I'm back on track. Big dog, Rayo, Lindsay, big dog. Oh. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And he's back. Okay, buddy. And you proved yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection, chopped liver? But it was there, a scarf. Not that, but something red, really. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude. Back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? Part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made his escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Ah, big bro, you lied again. You lied again. You lied again. Let me tell you why she lied. If she saw the murder through the chain link fence, how did she run and catch her at the exit? If she saw a murder through the chain link fence, how did she run and catch her at the exit, bro? I don't get it. Lawyer Lindsay back on the job. Lawyer Lindsay's back on the job. Lawyer Lindsay might have a new job lined up. Lawyer Lindsay might not be unemployed anymore. Y'all need a lawyer, hire Lawyer Lindsay. I passed the bar yet again. You were quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. A cobra is a snake. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is kind of a snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. Unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Ryan is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I'm just reading the text as it comes. If I just happen to read, I'm just reading it as it comes. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly got, let me save. Okay. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her. Yeah, she's on the other side of a fence. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. She's on the other side of the fence. The Lunchland car was in area B. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! Cough up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high too. But how did Miss Sky not get away? How did Miss Sky not get away? Oh, okay. She mentioned a muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her was saying the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean. By phone, do you mean his cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see Miss Star. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use a phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. How could she see the emergency phone on the wall through the partition? Talk to me. Talk nice to me. Talk nice to me. Talk nice to me. Apparently it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should of course add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. On a cell phone that, How did you see her use that? Let's press her with the layout. Big dog back in business. Lawyer Lindsay back on top, baby. I got a momentum. Got a combo going. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. What's 4 plus 4? 9, baby. Objection! The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would have been my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed a crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen this guy making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. Get her. Order. What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Objection. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about Okay. The witness lied, not about what she saw, but where she saw it. Or the order of events. Either way, we're getting a quick saving level, man. Miss Scott tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Scott using the emergency phone, it would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least tell me, at least let me tell it. At least let me tell the lie. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard up to this point, until now, points in one direction. The place where Miss Star witnessed this crime was here. Bro, where? She wasn't in the security room. Unless she left her lunchbox over here to take a picture. Screw it, bro. This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room. Indeed, the security guard room is the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has gotten the better of Angel Star. We're cooking, bro. Order, order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She's talking about Miss Sky? Oh, Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the casino gas station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Objection! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. She lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Difference to the crime. Or distance to the crime would change. It changes the distance between her and the crime of the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness, you. Yes? Well, you ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing PB&J. PB&J is trash. PB&J with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass wall of the station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. Okay, girl. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Girl, why you lying? You did not run all this way. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block. That's quite a detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Why's she lying like this? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have the photographic evidence. I swear it's on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Ah, the more caviar. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh, he's a big bag. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Raise an objection. Objection! She definitely did not. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta in the knots, Ricky. She just has everything. A 5 minute blank? Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone, not yet. You don't think a fool can stop her. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. Is that her in the photo? Dang, I was hoping she'd still be wearing a necklace. If she was still wearing the necklace, that would be sick. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Oh, never mind. I got it mixed up. I thought he was saying that Lunch Lady committed the crime. They got her picture taken at the scene of the crime. I thought they were saying Lunch Lady was the one in the picture. My bad. I got mixed up. I got a little excited right there, Navi. I got a little geeked up. I got geeked up. I got too excited. I started overthinking. I started making my own headcanon. Well then, seems we come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness. Next witness? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that! Can't shut, Mr. Wright. I was too close. I'm afraid that the Cough-Up Queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. We're not done! Jesus. With that, court is adjourned. Oh my God. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered a Squidwills, right? That's what she tried to force off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask you, Miss Starr. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? This is so long. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. 2 types. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had the blood test performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. She got so many boyfriends. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, he's sweet. He's going crazy. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You can at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim shoes added to the court record.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine a witness.
This is the longest case ever. Googly, googly, moogly, goo. Let's save. Jeez, boy. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I was, okay, press. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say, I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell us the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing, manipulating, and evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? You did not bring it up. Oh, I gotta drink some water. And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime. I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like an ill-trained pooch, you stuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next.
So, you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. So that evidence must be analyzed by forensics expert Dexter Morgan. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on his shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant. How'd you get Miss Lana Sky's blood? You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, Rookie. Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types of all the blood tests out there, which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. So I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. They said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. You're not certain it was her blood, though. I can't let this evidence go without a fight. You order peppered fish guts, right? Ew! Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? There is a problem. I'm not imagining things. I say there was one critical problem with this evidence, a clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes, you're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you? What does peppered fish gut taste like?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is the contradiction about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with evidence.
The blood on the bottom of the shoe. So you get the splatter. It has to be this. I wonder if you noticed there's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there was quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
Makes sense the victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradicted beyond blood on the bottom of his shoe? Oh wait. Oh wait. That's the same shoe. Boy, I was about to get on that. There's no blood on the floor here. It has to be this picture. It has to be that picture. There's no blood on the floor. It has to be this picture. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe was covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Oh!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. The contradiction, that contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Order! Well, witness.
What? Huh? Where going, Mr. Wright? If it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction, but then we have to ask why there was a footprint.
Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright. Think. Hey. I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? I see. Now I get it. Now I understand. He's just adopted. He's Mahoraga. He's a lethal shooter.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked at the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but in her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly, a predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr! I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. So apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? Oh no, it washed the footprints away. What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? You want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason.
Ah, you don't mean.
Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason alone. To erase a blood stain that would have become evidence against her.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left in the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. And after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence.
That reminds me. Miss Sky's right hand was hurt.
Oh, wait. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got in the shoe.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What can I do?
Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
What?
Enough. There is no need for further debate. You're the verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. He could have been lying about the water.
The court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Little girl, what did you just say? Her ego is going to get the better of her. Her saying that she's on the prosecution's side is going to be the thing that gets her down. Huh? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, am on the prosecution's side? Was on our prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox, a lunchbox called evidence.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
This case is going forever. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt for court. Your threats don't scare the cough of Queen. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this goes on and on. It's never gonna end. It just keeps going on. It goes on and on. It's never gonna end. It's a marathon. It's never gonna end. It goes on and on. It's going on and on and on. It's going on and on. It's going on and on. It's going on and on. It's never gonna end. It's going on and on. We got ourselves a marathon.
The photograph?
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. She just incriminated herself out of her own ego. That's hilarious.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the better end. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right? Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose we've come this far. We should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright.
Go to court the problem in this evidence. Dang. What is that? Why is that in the tailpipe? Is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, you just said muffler.
However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf or any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also part of on a car or a motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe.
I see, and I see. What's that suspicious looking claw sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much as in your testimony.
What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has in his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth is in the muffler is related to the case.
Oh my gosh, this is never ending. Never ending. 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 This is never ending. It's never gonna end. This never gonna end. This never gonna end. This never gonna end. It's never ending. Never ending. Never never gonna end. Never gonna end. No prints. Well, Your Honor, how do you feel about that? Oh, I'm cooking right now, bro. I'm cooking right now, bro. I'm cooking right now.
Actually, I don't feel well at all. I have this pounding headache.
No. I mean, what do you think about the... I can't cook for one moment. What up, Okami girl? Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I was arresting her, she mentioned a muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Yeah. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh? Oh?
Well, seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings. No! Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered, here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car to crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. That was close. Oh, we made it, at least for now.
This court will adjourn for 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry. Oh my gosh. It's always Ace Attorney. Always gonna be Ace Attorney. That was the longest segment ever. We've been live for 2 hours and 40 minutes and we just finally... That was 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of a grind. I don't know if I have any more energy for another day. That might have to be it for tonight. Among Us. Oh my gosh. It's a marathon. Crow saying if you need to go rest, go rest. Crow calling me old. I'm like 30 years older than you, Crow. What up, Judah Beans? You're good. I haven't been streaming for a while anyway. I hope you're feeling better. Y'all, okay, Jesus. I don't like not finishing an episode when I start it. Or not finishing a segment when I start it. There's no way we finish this next segment if I start it. Y'all, okay, like, if someone had to give me an estimate, how many hours are left in this case? Voice is kind of worn. A lot. So what if we did, what if around 4 to 5? Say psych right now. That is ridiculous. Oh, googly boogly moogly, dude. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's the plan. It's Ace Attorney. Hello, Lana Boyd. What up? In some cases, dang, this is a marathon case for real. I'm not complaining though. Here's the strat. Here's the game plan. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not ending this weekend without finishing this case. What's up, RJ? We are not finishing this weekend without ending the case. So tomorrow at like, geez. I'm not going to say a time. I'll say a general area of time. So like 4 or 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's always hard. There's a trap I get into as a streamer or content creator where like I set a time that I want to start my streams and I never really want to start it that day of. So from now on, I'm just going to say I'm going to stream this given day. And I guess it gives me the freedom to start it whenever I want. It's always a thing where like if you set a time and you don't like really feel up to it at that time, it's like, well, I didn't start at that time, so I can't do it anyway. I like streaming more late at night anyway. And it's like if I set a time for like 5 and I don't feel up to it till like 9, I'm always like, well, I can't be a nighttime streamer. I'm a nighttime boy. But I will say, we're going to finish this episode of Ace Attorney tomorrow. I'll start around 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. We'll see around then. I'll play Fortnite soon. I just don't know when. I'm still not really in my Fortnite mood. Not in my mood to return to Fortnite just yet. Central Standard Time, Waylon. Central Standard Time. So we're definitely going to finish this chapter tomorrow. Among Us, maybe. I don't know. I gotta get my subs up. I'm currently lacking on all my channels. I gotta reach some goals before I start thinking my community stuff. But we'll see. All right. House of Hours ready for you. What up, Frognet? What do you mean, fave game? So far out of what? Do I have any animal? I have a black cat named Black Meow. Figured you'd like that. He's not here with me, though. I like cats. Have some hours ready for it. You had a fish. What do you mean had? What happened to your fish? Yeah, like favorite game. What do you mean yet? Like you mean all time or what? Oh, I don't know. I played a ton of games. It's hard to just pick a favorite. I'm not someone that likes to pick favorites or like anything like that because there's so many different genres of video games or like media that all affects me differently. Like I can say that Amori is one of my favorite games, and I can also say that like What else have I played? I can just look back. So many different games that affected me in different ways. And they all strike a different chord. I can say Omori is one of my favorite games. I can also say the Nier series has also struck me really strongly. Undertale as well. There's just so many different genres and different games. I played all of the Kingdom Hearts games, yeah. Current year, game I played this year. Even that's hard because I played like this year alone. I played some really good indie games. I played Shadow of the Erd Tree, Sonic Frontiers. I played Another Crap's Treasure, which was a hit. Little Kitty Big City, Cocoon. Still playing Octopath Traveler. I played Frog Detective. I played just a ton of games. There's just so many games that I play through, and it's hard to like just pick one given favorite when I play so many RPGs or JRPGs, and then story-based adventure games or story-based decision games or just action story games. Like Hi-Fi Rush is one of my favorite games of all times, but it's not a game that like I would really necessarily compare with something like Elden Ring or something. Just so many different genres, and they all impact who I am as a person differently. Hey, Ace Attorney character so far, whichever one's going to give me a ring on my finger. So chill. Whichever one's going to put a ring on my finger and some money in my bank account. I'm looking for a sugar mother. But if I had to say, let me try to give you a better answer to like this year at least, or the games I played recently. Before I end stream, of course. Playlist. Oh, I played Tears of the Kingdom this year. See, like that's even harder because like I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So that I feel like that'd be a really easy thing to say that was my favorite game this year. I'm really loving Monster Hunter World. Forgot about that. Senua's Saga, Hellblade, Sandland, Planet of Lana, Solar Ash was one of the best games I played in a long time. Jusant. Buddy Simulator 1984. That's one of my favorite games of all time. That game made me cry. Lies of P. Phenomenal game. Inscription. One of the best games I've ever played. Franbo. High on Life was pretty good. Bramble was okay. Everhood was pretty good. Jedi Survivor. The Jedi series is phenomenal. Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Control was really good. Hi-Fi Rush is a great game. Kena Bridge of Spirits. Great game. Hellblade again is right there. Plague Tale is a great series. Tunic is a very good indie game that gave me headaches. It's a great indie adventure that does not hold your hand. There's so many games. Trek to Yomi is a super slept on indie title that's a side scroller action RPG. Not an RPG, but roguelite. There's so many games. It's hard to just pick one. And then I have the Twitch series that I don't even have public anymore. Or they're on my other YouTube channel. They're not even on the Twitch. They're probably still on Twitch. Are they? Let me see my other YouTube channel. Can I see it on Twitch? Do I still have those collections? I should. Let me go to Video Producer on Twitch. Let me see highlights. Can I just see collections? Do I still have the collections? Spending a lot of time playing Minecraft. Love Final Fantasy. Played Sekiro. Then you got the Souls-like games. Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Hard to just pick one game. I hate Banjo-Kazooie, worst game ever played. Had in Time was fun. Then you get Omori again. It Takes Two was okay. Doki Doki Literature Club made me like feel things. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is one of my favorite games of all time. Untitled Goose Game. Wander Song is a game that I am violently passionate about. That's a super favorite game for me. That's an indie game about a bard based on music. The Gardens Between was great. Blair Witch game was a scary one. Security Breach was a lot of fun. Bioshock was a lot of fun. Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A lot of fun. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Blast, Resident Evil Village. So many games. What else do I have? I'm just gonna go through the whole list of everything I've ever streamed in my life. It's an endless, it's a never-ending list. Who's your least favorite character in Ace Attorney? Oh, Harry Butts. Lana. Good night, everyone. I'm going to sleep on that cue. Good night. Thank y'all for hanging out. Oh, what up, Action Figure Stories? We were just about to end. What up, Shut Up, Tall Girl? We were just about to end. How tall are you, tall girl? Are you taller than me? No way you're taller than me. How tall are you? Suspicious.